Hello, Sim here. So it's been a little while since I've done a commentary because I've been a little bit carried away with streaming. A lot of you guys enjoy interacting with me whilst the stream is live and dropping comments post the stream, you know, when you catch up with it later. And the interaction's been great, but you've also expressed, hey, we would like to game with you, Sim, you know, ideally when you're streaming and stuff. And it's like, oh, how am I going to do this? Because you may be surprised that I get a lot of random friend requests already, and I'm a relatively small YouTuber. In the grand scheme of YouTube, you know, I don't have 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. If I did, then I'd have loads, I'd have thousands of friend requests every day, and I'd probably have to turn the friend request off. Anyway, we're not at that stage yet, but I do get a lot of random friend requests, and I have absolutely no idea who they're from. They could be from you guys, but... So how are we going to do this? Well, I put out a tweet just the other day, and the way I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to accept friend requests from those of you who interact with me on a regular basis, whether it be directly on Twitter or YouTube comments, or within the live stream itself, because, you know, even though I'm terrible for remembering names in real life, certain characters will go, oh yes, they interact with me a lot. I can see that they do. And I think even YouTube has stuff behind the scenes that tells me who interacts with me a lot and drops comments and stuff. Anyway, because I don't want to be overwhelmed with, you know, hundreds of friend requests, what I've decided to do is set up a club on Xbox and a community on the PlayStation Network, because then I can, when I accept friend requests and stuff, I can invite you into that community or club so I know you're a sub of mine, because my memory can't, you know, differentiate between friends who I've gamed with for ages and subs, if you see what I mean, when it gets overwhelming numbers of friends or whatever. So it also allows me to set up events and stuff. So I can say, hey, I'm thinking of doing this stream about this time of night on this day. And you can go, yeah, I think we'll probably want to attend that one. And what the idea would then be is to, you know, party up with you guys, you know, 15 minutes prior to the stream or something along those lines, so we can chat. Because when I'm live streaming, I'm going to have to mute you guys. Don't take it personally, because I, you know, trying to game and talk to the wider streaming community, if you see what I mean, who are watching, and reading the comments and all that stuff is quite challenging as it is, without having voices in my head too. Yes, no, I haven't gone mad yet, not yet. Almost, but not quite yet. Most of us don't tend to have like a PSN or an Xbox Live account with the same name as our YouTube name or avatar or our Twitter. So if you do send me a friend request, please include the whole either your Twitter ID that I know you guys by, or your YouTube name inside the friend request. I know you can certainly do that on the PlayStation. With the Xbox, you'll probably have to send a separate message to say, you know, gaming with Sim, and my you know, YouTube ID is this, or my Twitter ID is that. That way it helps me know who the heck you guys are, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way I can do it. Obviously it's early days. We'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. I can't game with 100+ subs. You know, it's early days. And therefore that's why I want to like add only those who interact with me on a regular basis initially, and then maybe one or two of them will become moderators for that club or community over time to help me, you know, make sure no crazies join or whatever. So it's just to help me manage it, because I don't want to get overloaded with it. And obviously I'd be predominantly gaming with you guys during stream events, and then game with my regular friends during non-stream stuff. But we'll see how it goes, and if it goes a bit pear-shaped, then I'll have to set up a separate gaming account and migrate you lot across to that. I don't really want to do that because I don't want to have to rank up a couple of different accounts, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm sure there's interest because I've seen a lot of interaction on Twitter, and hopefully some interesting Battlefield gameplay that you've been seeing in the background. A little bit of sniping at the beginning and some defending of ADOM or something along those lines. And I'm hoping to save all the cool, exciting stuff for my next video, which is going to be getting your Battlefield settings right if you're a Call of Duty player, because I can now shoot stuff more reliably and look like a pro. Got some cool stuff coming. So that's it. I hope I haven't rambled too much, and until next time, this has been Sim.